This is called Jesus Was a Bachelor. The man I most admire spread love throughout his world. The man I most admire didn't mess with girls. He looked around, saw the deal, said, I can't do this. I'm gonna get my 12 best buds, go drink wine and fish. And I have this list. It's called the top 10 whiny victim love songs. And it's really, really hard to get this down to 10. But I'm going to give you my current favorites. And we're going to start with a group called the Cardigans that had a recent hit, because for a couple of reasons. One, you might know this group since it was a recent hit. But two, I want you to try to imagine yourself actually saying this to another human being. So I cry and I plead and I beg, oh, love me, just say you love me, fool me, go on and fool me, love me, pretend you love me, leave me, just say you need me. Now, is it just me, or is that relationship getting off to a rocky start? All right, what about country? That's kind of a gold mine. You must think I look bad with a smile, for you haven't let me wear one in quite a while. There's a sort of a subgroup that I like to call the death songs, you know. If you leave, I'll die. Dozens of these. Can't live if living is without you. Everybody can't live. I can't live anymore. Wow. How'd that feel? Sounded pathetic. Okay, everybody, hold up your cell phones, switch off the ringer, turn on the video. I want to see 200 versions of this show scattered all over YouTube tomorrow. I was working online, I was talking on Bluetooth, had Windows open, iTunes and Yahoo, and tech support calls, started talking in code, and that was the beginning of brain overload. My BlackBerry's high-def digital camera was spitting out photos from my printer fax scanner. The tech support guy was still yakking away, lost in translation all the way from Bombay. I had to break out of this techno mood. I needed something primal, like a big hunk of food. For a nano moment, I forgot where it is, so I Googled directions from my den to my fridge. I was so fried, I wondered how much bandwidth it would take from my iPod to download a sandwich. Deep in my hard drive, a feeling took root. My brain just might crash if I didn't reboot. All this hyper technology is streaming me crazy. I've picked up a virus called cyberspacey. The neurotransmitters in my cerebellum making gray matter chatter, but nothing is gelling. These gizmos and gigabytes are geeking us out. Single tasking is obsolete now. I need to slow my life down to a blur. I got an analog brain in a digital world. How many people here in your careers have ever had the experience of a difficult employer or employee? And sometimes it's not even another person. This is called Self-Employment Made Harder by Difficult Boss. You might think self-employment is a great way to work. Self-employment's harder when your boss can be a jerk. How come I just pretend to listen to the things I say? What makes me think I can treat myself this way? I don't give myself enough time off, but I do give myself flack. And sometimes I make fun of myself behind my back. Then just when I thought I had a shot at real advancement, I took myself to court for sexual harassment.